Okay, hi there. Welcome to week two. Discussion question one, talking about some interesting stuff this week about scientific management and Frederick Taylor's major contributions to that versus the human relations perspective on management. Interesting theories. Taylor in particular with his scientific management, which I think, by the way, works marvelously well during the industrial manufacturing age. If you're just making a product and everything's compartmentalized and everything is one step, and you can increase productivity through effective scientific management, measuring everything, and that works great. It does not work as well, I think, with more service-based organizations, for example, which have to deal a lot with people. Production lines are very manufacturer-driven, in many cases computer-driven, and driven by metrics that can easily be measured. But how do you measure good service? That means so many different things to so many different people. And one of the great challenges managers have today is dealing with understanding how do you measure things which in many ways are not very measurable. And so that increases one of the challenges that managers face today. I don't think there really is one best approach. However, one of the challenges is if you adopt different approaches, you run into that issue with inconsistent management. So again, one of the things we learned this week is that, management is hard. Management is very challenging, which is why so many people get burned out in management, why there's such high turnover in management, especially these days. In the industrial manufacturing age, crack the whip, measure everything, and you had these productivity goals and quotas that were easily measurable, and Taylor understood that. And he understood the role of management in creating greater productivity. Today, much more challenging, because we often have companies today that measuring productivity, and especially measuring the values and contributions of people, becomes increasingly problematic. So hopefully that'll be some things we can talk about this week and maybe give you some focal points for discussion, and we'll move on from there. But it should be a really interesting discussion this week.